Hey guys, it's Captain Mike again from DHUKR Tool. I wanted to show today an example. I got a few requests about circle hooks. So today I'm going to do a circle hook demonstration and pull it out. We're going to have plenty of close-ups of the barb and the circle tip of this hook so that you guys can see exactly what I'm using. And it is it's an octopus circle Gamakatsu 4.0. And that's the one I'm going to put in. The strange thing about circle hooks is I find it, when I was coming up with places to put it, they're difficult to get in. They need to go around a corner like you hook a fish when they're swimming away. So what I'm going to do is try to make up a scenario, and the scenario is this. I'm in my boat, I'm either guiding or I'm fishing with bait, maybe I'm throwing crabs at permit, and I have circle hook. I go to grab my rod, the line, it's in the rod holder. I just want to grab the line to put it in my hand so that I can grab another bait and put the next bait on, and something goes wrong and that thing rides up over your hand like this. So you go to run your hand down the line and you get up over here. I'm going to make it happen somehow, just like that. So that's about what would happen. And then we're going to drive that puppy home. It's in. And that's what would happen in the field. Now I'm going to put it in a little bit more to make sure that nobody can say that that's not in there. There we go. Now it's really in there. Okay. So there's a circle hook. A half decent scenario. You saw the barb, you saw the circle. It's a 4.0 Gamakatsu, and now I'm going to pull it out. So I'm going to go around the throat of the hook, over top of the shank. I'm going to press down, pull it right out. There's the giant hole with all the damage afterwards. I'm being sarcastic, obviously, for some of the comments that I've been getting. So that was this circle hook, and it was in up to about the throat, right there. And I will show you that the exit hole is no different than the entrance hole. And watch this. Woohoo, I still have full function. So I just hope that helps everybody. Is there opportunity for things to go wrong? Absolutely. Is there times when you absolutely need the ER? Yes. Around your eyes, your ears, your lips, you don't want to rip anything off. Common sense prevails. A reasonable person knows when they need to go to the ER. But this just like the string method, this is designed for those times when you get hooks in typical places, like right there, in typical scenarios, when especially with the string method, you can't get it out of upper extremities. You kayak fishermen, I think of you guys all the time. You're out there all by yourself. You're seated most of the time, and those hooks are flying in at you, or flying back at you. If you're up around mangroves and you want to try to pop a plug off or something, and that thing comes flying back at you and lands in your arm like the last video, bad scenarios happen. But that's just an example of how easy it can be. Now that's a very tender spot. It did smarts, but as you can see, it's not a big deal. You can do it in the field. You can grab a Band-Aid. You can put it on. Obviously, according to your specific medical needs, if you need a tetanus medical care for any specific reason that has to do with your health, then certainly seek it. But you don't have to seek specific special care for obvious places to remove a hook, very similar to the string method. For those of you guys who think that this is an odd tool that is just ripping the hook out, well, then you also believe that the string method was just ripping the hook out, and that's the most common method out there. This does the same exact thing. ambidextrous, one tool, can use it alone. There were some other comments about, I don't see where you're getting the barb away from the tissue. The barb, if you look at most of the hooks we use, that barb, how far is that sticking up off the hook? All you have to do is go the slightest amount off of the wall that barb is in, and you're going to disengage it. I built that kind of into the tool. If you grab it and just straighten that tool, that offset right there is more than enough to account for that size barb. So that's the DHUKR tool with a circle hook in a pretty common scenario. I hope that helps you. DHUKRtool.com.